9:30 open here in a few minutes. We have no red or orange folders. Um, Looking for price to take out yesterday's intraday, so the 9:30 swing high, which is 23.09550. Um, I think today and possibly tomorrow can close higher. Uh, don't love that we gapped lower last night. I wanted to see a gap higher because that would mean we're likely to start heading lower. And we just took out this swing high. So the fact that we gapped lower, I think was a pretty good indication that we will start trading higher. I think we closed the day higher. I'm not really too sure I want to take any trade seeking lower price delivery this morning. I might wait and see um, what we get, but let's see. So this took out some buy side. So this will be the first percentage fair value gap if it does close up. And I don't love the price delivery, so I'm probably going to sit out until we see something cleaner. I'll drop down to the lower time frames, look at the 30-second, 15-second, and if we get some follow through, I'll look at the 5. But that is pretty small. Let's see what this high is. 725. Yeah, it's about half a handle. I'm kind of hoping we don't form the first percentage fair value gap right here. Nice. I didn't like how small that was. So I think at this point we're probably going to be seeking a fair value gap. So 23,447.25, or no, actually this one right here. What do we have? New week opening gap from 720. So I do think that may be our target, considering we have some pretty bad price delivery here, but we are steadily going up. I do think that is the draw on liquidity. Still waiting for the first percentage fair value gap here. So we do have a minor sell side liquidity pool here, but again, I do think we're going to go for that 23,240 level. I'm not really sure the manner in which we'll do it, but I do think that's where we're headed. So we're going to bring this over. Let's see where we go. 9425. So still no first presented fair value gap. We did run the TGIF though, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of that. Just one less thing on the chart. Okay, so you got the first presented fair value gap there. And what I do think will happen now is we will start to run for that new week opening gap from 720. So let's see if we get some follow through here. So gonna move up in time frame. Move up once more because we aren't seeing any follow through. So and we may sit this out. Just a big lack of follow through here. So pretty close to revisiting that first presented fair value gap. I wouldn't be surprised if we did not revisit it. We just pulled off. So we did run this swing high, these relative equal highs right here. So makes sense for us to slow down a little bit. So let's see if we get follow through here. I don't like this little break. So we lost the follow through that we had right here. So yeah, it may continue up, but it's going to be, I believe, ugly. And that's one of the risks of trading. Like you can wait for it to be clean and then it will just disappear sometimes. So taking one off there. I believe this is Friday's midpoint. Opening range gap midpoint. Still pretty nasty, but looking to get here. So I'm going to take one more off as we're approaching. And that follow through that I wanted to see isn't exactly there on the 5 second any longer, but it's decent on the 15. Just waiting to enter this to close out the last contract. We're seeing some price discovery, but we should get a push into here, and that's when I'll close the last. My thinking is we push into here and blow through it for a second. I don't know if we come down after that or not, but that's the target. So seeing some pretty strong price discovery right now. And on the other side of that, we should rip into here. Doesn't at all mean we won't get stopped out, but um, we should see some price discovery here and then rip into here. And it's probably not going to be very efficient because none of this was. So pretty inefficient here. Some pretty inefficient delivery. Let's move up in time frames and see if that's any more efficient. No. So it's pretty inefficient on all time frames. All lower time frames, at least. 5 minute is the clearest, or the cleanest, not the clearest. Once we get up there, I'm going to start moving the stop up because it is very possible that as we run into that inefficiency, we start to retrace lower immediately. I'm looking to see it go in and push through, but oftentimes we'll touch an inefficiency or take liquidity and retrace hard before resuming in the direction we were going. So in this case, that would be touching in this highlighted area, coming down, and then ripping higher. So we did just trade into there. I wanted to see it push through, but you may be getting that retrace right now outside of it. So moving the stop up and being prepared to close it out manually. So that's what I wanted to see. I'm just going to go ahead and close out this contract now. And we'll watch for a couple minutes longer just to see, or a couple seconds longer just to see if this does push higher or if it retraces and goes higher afterwards. We didn't close above the midpoint here. So we came in, retraced. So probably get a deep retrace and then resume higher. We'll see if price cleans up now as well, considering we went into this new week opening gap. But I believe I am done for the morning. So as always, good luck, good trading, be safe.